Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. Sorry for the slight late startup. I was chilling around getting some food earlier. But we're still good, we're still well within what I want to do today. So, today, can't tell by the title, we're going to start trying to learn one of the new mechanics in this game for me, since it's part of our playthrough. Let me bring up our live chat real quick. Okay, it's not showing me. 1 second, guys. That means I gotta go to my actual channel. It's not quite live yet, probably. There we go. Now I get it. There we go. Yo, Forrest there. Yes, Stellaris Saturday. That's really gonna be all that really Saturday. Up until I get the other thing up and running, the other system. Sorry, my nose itched. The Xbox. Up until I get that up and running, it's mostly gonna be that way for Saturdays. It's probably always gonna be Stellaris or something very similar. Most of the time, Stellaris though. Let's see. Yo, Christopher. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. And I got the T80 and 90 and War Thunder. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've been playing a lot more Enlisted. I'm getting pretty good at it, pretty decent at it now. It reminds me of when I actually no-lifed Battlefield back on 4 and the original Battlefield 1 and all that. Especially with the World War II setting for 1, it's quite a fun game. I'm enjoying it. Also been playing a lot of Gundam, of course. That's we'll be showing more on that soon. I have a big surprise coming up next month for that one. But which I'm excited about. But that won't be till next month, so. But I'm excited. But there's actually a few things, and there's a new racing thing down the line I want to get. I've mentioned it once before. And then the rest is, like I said, are just fill in the gaps. It's the ones I already have, but can't do quite yet. But soon. And that also means my Twitch will go into full swing, along with my YouTube. Don't worry, that's not going to change. Very soon. Very soon. Finally. And then we'll get to play all kinds of games, because that side's going to be mostly the Xbox. So, let me scoot back in my chair real quick. Sorry about that. Let's see. I can now fight that beast of a leopard warlock. Yeah, very much so, actually. Oh, I love the leopard. I kind of got lazy, kind of left off where I was, because for a while there, as you know, me and James were waiting to see if someone was going to catch up, but they never really completely did, to be fair. But, oh well, so I'll probably get back into that soon as well, once I get everything more on a proper schedule. The only thing for sure right now is Stellaris. But the rest I'll put in place as things change around a little bit more, and once I get my my new headset and stuff, and we're able to bring Twitch into the mixture, that's when I'll set up a full schedule. So for our weekends, I still don't think I'm gonna do weeks because I need to keep myself open for that just in case. You never know. But weekends, yeah, that's gonna be. When I'm not doing stuff with the family, we're gonna have a lot to do. It's gonna be fun too, because I've been already trying out a lot of these games I want to show you guys on the other side, just to kind of see which ones would be fun and what I'm leaning towards now, just personally, gaming wise. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Also getting into a lot of dungeon diving things now. That's Xbox's fault. Let's see, they are mad cheaper. I wish James would sell, let's see. I wish James would sell me for a Ranger. Products from England, they are mad cheaper. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. It depends on what it is. They are cheaper, to be fair, but I guess in a way it's scaling and inflation. It's kind of the same, but yet not. That's the confusing thing about currency overseas versus here versus there versus over there. Like, take Japan, for instance. Everything is in the thousands. But it's a different type of money scaling. So, is it really different? So, I don't know. But I get what you mean, though. I have seen that. Sometimes it makes me mad. Let's see, scroll up or not. Let's see, 2 minutes in. Farseer. Darius got Bradley and M1 Abrams. James better be prepared. He also got an FV 4005. He also has it maxed out. Woo! The Bradley is a scary beast. And he's got the Abrams. Does he have the is it the A2? Or the A1 Abrams? Because I think they're both in there. Hold on. I'm actually going to change this music settings real quick. They're a little loud. Jeez. It's this headset I'm temporarily using. That. If it gets too low for you guys, let me know. It's just I feel like I'm yelling at you guys because this music is eating my ears alive. So we're gonna put it right there. Let me know if it gets too quiet on y'all's end. Alright, let's load this up. Load game. Nope. Why is there a multiplayer in Alex? What? We're just gonna ignore that. He's multiplying, god dang it. And he's barely even got started. Just the M1 Abrams. Ah, okay. That's still pretty good, to be fair. Any of the Abrams can do it. It's just the higher up, the easier it'll be. Okay, so I gotta remember exactly where we left off. I know we found some primitives, right? Over here. Right? Here? I think. Planetary features. Didn't we, or has it not got to that point yet? Could have sworn one of these had some primitive life forms on it. See, that's the stuff why you should watch your previous streams when it's that long in between streams. I'm gonna check these other planets. It should say it in the features. No, actually it'll say it in the modifiers. I'm being a dum-dum. It's not there. Look at over here. Yeah, it's not either of those. I'm gonna check both just to make sure. Let me check this one more time. I did not check the modifiers. No. Huh. I could have sworn we found some like what I mean by primitives in this game, by the way, is kind of like in Star Trek terms. They're pre-warp, meaning they do not understand intergalactic space travel. They only know about their own solar system and maybe even their world, because some of them start at different eras. And if you leave them long enough, they will become factions on the map. I could have sworn we had them. Did I already absorb them? There's no way. No? Hold on. God, hold on. Where my peoples at? There they are. Species, no? Just the ones I already start with, the human versions. Huh. I'll find them again. Let's see. Did you know vehicle products, aftermarket items in England are better than American products? But when I want to bring a vehicle, I have to pay. That's true. I can't buy. Let's see, a product. Yeah, I can't buy a product in Australia for a truck I own in the US because it's cooler than Ford. WTF. It's my money, don't do it, I can buy it. I want the radiator intercooler they use for dune racing in Africa. That is pretty cool, I've heard about that. I don't know all about that, but that specific thing about the intercooler, I've heard about that. That is pretty dope though. I mean, yeah, I agree with you on that. It's the... I can't go too deep into it, but I'll put it this way. It's the hashtag non-monopolization that doesn't happen. But, yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of things like that. Or not. Which is more impressive? A tiger killing 50 Shermans or Sherman 76 killing 7 Panthers and Tigers? That second one. Because the armor's not as great, and... Well, the gun's way better, to be fair. Like I said, 88s are kind of, for most games, overblown. And 2, that 76 was super reliable. If it got that many, so 7, but that's 14. So, that's still pretty good for a vehicle who can kind of get decked sometimes, but that's why... In real war, it would have support. That's why I also like that game. I haven't got a Sherman yet in it, but I can't wait. Because when you have actual infantry running with the, especially even the M5 Stuart on that map that I finally got to play as, that thing with American infantry with it is pretty scary. Now I see why it was so mass-produced. And I can only imagine Sherman when we get there. I've seen only 1 or 2 Panthers so far. My poor little Stuart got his head taken off by one. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can, Christopher. It's alright, yeah. Let's see. My brother was in the Western Hemisphere. Make sure I didn't miss anything else too, okay? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I know about some of that stuff, is because through James and other things, because it's interesting when you know someone that isn't from the country you live in. It opens up a lot of things you didn't realize. Let's see, I'm in the U.S. Yo, or not. Did you know the English voice actor for Frieza? What? Also, I read what you. I'm still keeping up, Christopher. That's sad. M3 Stuarts. Mostly fought the Japanese in the specific with a couple of Shermans to support them. Yeah. And since this game has, and this is weird, I've noticed about the Normandy map in Enlisted, the American tank crew you unlock is capable, they start with a higher up Stuart. That's why I said M5, because there's the M3, but this one's the M5. So, did I get to play it yet the other day? I don't think I did. But, what was it? My brain. I lost concentration on my head. Ah. Also, I need to see what my planets are doing. This game allows you to upgrade your crews, and this is something I was saying during the stream. There is a bit of an advantage if you've been playing longer, because you will have more. Meaning if your campaign levels are high enough, that crew, instead of a Stuart, is going to be in a, you know, either a jumbo or a normal Sherman. Same thing kind of with the Germans. They start with the Puma, as I call it. The little, is it 8 wheels? It's 4 on both sides. It's in War Thunder. It's one of the earlier vehicles. That's the same thing on their side. It'll start with that, but if you upgrade your campaign high enough for their side, you will see a Panther. I think for that map it's only Panther A, but I haven't gotten any other crews unlocked, so I'm not sure yet. Because there is a Panther J, I think, in there. Let's see. I know I need to go back. Oh god, I missed a lot. Oh god, hold on. Yeah, okay, I left off right there where Farseer mentioned Japanese in the Pacific with the Stuart. He died from complication related to... Oh, wow. That's ironic. That's sad, though. May he rest in peace. I had bronchitis over the last 2 weeks as well. It also could be that... Hopefully not, but... It could be also got something during it that could have exacerbated and made the bronchitis 1,000 times worse. Which can happen. So, I don't know. But, that's sad to hear. Let me finish reading. Let's see, I had him buy me something for my truck. It got in the customs and was rejected for U.S. customs being illegal, but I can go to the dealership for a same product. They wanted to charge me 10 times the amount for something I ordered, and for customs to release is the amount for that's about how it is. I mean, like I said, I can't chime in too much, but that's, as someone who does get stuff from overseas and has to deal with customs, the U.S. is a bit weird when it comes to that, but I understand some of the rules, but on that one I agree, though. That one is a bit more, like I said, that monopolization that doesn't exist. As you know, so. But that's just something, sadly, we have to deal with. It's not much we can do about it right now. Hopefully that things like that will get better as other things get better in the future, but who knows. Could sadly get worse, to be fair, but... Let's see. Farseer said, just waiting for the Jag Panther to be added. If the KB2 gets added, infantry beat. Yeah, that will be hilarious. Although I have noticed a problem on Enlisted with the HE. Its blast radius seems now, I don't want it big and massive like Battlefields was, where then it's too much. Its HE for its tanks are kinda underwhelming. Whether it be shooting at a light vehicle with it as it's intended, or at infantry with it. Its splash sometimes will not kill someone 10 feet away from the blast. And it's like, And they're not behind anything either. Like, it'll be an open road. I'll shoot like 10 feet in front of them as they're going to run towards it. Somehow they'll still survive the explosion. And I'm like... But now, if it's the KB2, I imagine even with dumbed down HE. Hello, I'm streaming. What's up?
I can't find my phone.
No, I did. I've got my chat up. I don't know what you were. I think you put it in your. I actually don't know if you brought it in. To be fair, it might be in the van. I don't know. I never saw her have it. But then again, I was carrying the food, so who knows. But let's see. The most mess thing, dude, is I can actually make the same thing and sell it. Yeah. No, you're right. Like I said, and it's not just that either. I've noticed things because I'm more in the digital stuff side of things. I'm not good with cars and stuff. I like cars. I do like them, and I do know a little bit, but nowhere near as much as you and stuff. But I have noticed the same thing in like the digital realms. Like the same thing happens with computers, with my brain. Games technically are suffer from that a little bit, not in the same way. And then consoles. That like I said, that one kind of baffled me. But let's just say sometimes certain things, as you said, are not quite the same here and there for marketing and distribution perspectives. I don't want to, like I said, I can't go too much into that kind of stuff because it is business related stuff, and I'm not allowed to talk about that kind of stuff on YouTube, so it's not really a YouTube thing. I wish, but no. But let's see, meaning if you see a KV2, scatter or lose 2 and have squads. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that big. I do think they'll still dumb it down, but I do want it at least to take out half. If there are 3 of the squad members within at least 10 feet, they should all 3 go down. Even if they don't die, they should be downed and put into bleeding stance. So that way they either my team can finish it or I can finish it with the mounted gun. Because that's kind of what that's for anyways. But it, like I said, sometimes it'll feel like it'll hurt them. I'll get a hit marker and it'll say, boom, you hit them, but they won't go down or die, meaning they're probably left with a quarter HP at best. I'm assuming, because I think that's happened to me as the infantry a couple times, where I probably should have died from an explosion, but the splash didn't really trigger in the programming quite accurately, and I was left with like a smidgen of health. Because the only thing that seems to get everyone is the mortars. Whatever they're using for that one's programming, they might want to dumb it down a little bit and move that to the HE tank shells as it's part of its script. And figure out an efficient way to combine it. Because the mortar shells really take out squads. And so our artillery, I should say, not really mortar. It's kind of the same thing because there is no official mortar squad, I don't think. Not yet, I don't think. I don't know. Let's see. Just finished reading. I missed something. Hold on. Back up to KB2. There it is. Meaning a manufacturer. I don't care. Yeah. Nobody has jobs. Everyone is quitting. I can't go to Wendy's and they say sorry, drive-thru is closed. Mine are doing pretty good, but I have heard that's a common thing in a lot of places. I've gotten lucky where I'm at, but that's only, once again, I say lucky because a lot of places aren't quite as open right now. Like, I don't know, it's weird. The world's, all I can say at the end of the day is the world's a weird place right now. Not much else I can say to that. Let's see, dude, or no, you could be an order taker, drive-through window. Yeah, no, I could. I'll take anything that pays me enough to make more than technically this is the way I have to weigh it because of my disability and how I have to live my current circumstances. My job is going to have to make me enough to make me overall more than what I'm getting per month for me now. Because I only get paid basically once a month because of disability and stuff, so. And if it doesn't, sadly, I mean, because otherwise there's not totally a point to it. And I'm meaning that honestly, because at the same time, there's a give and take where if it's less than what I'm doing now, because they will take a part of it away if once I start working, which I understand that. It makes sense. I'm making my own income now, I'm not now, but I will be hopefully a year from now, not from this moment, but beginning of next year, hopefully. Sadly, things got pushed back because of all the chaos going on, but it can't be helped. But yeah, I have to weigh it as total amount. Will this go over here? Otherwise, I'll take anything. Like, I'm willing to start from whatever and go wherever, as long as it's not gonna hurt me in some way. Otherwise, I wish I could just get it over. Trust me, I wish I could. Thought I was gonna for a little bit, but like I said, chaos is just everywhere right now, so things kind of aren't going to be able to be doable probably till the beginning of next year, so at least realistically. Which, yeah, like I said, it makes sense. Plus, I can't just do anything, so it is hard to kind of find a place for me to go, so. But I can't wait. One day. And then I'll be able to help save up. I'll be able to do my own thing, have my own independence, and I'll be able to give more back to our channel, which is something I really want to do. Because I want to do more for our channel than what I have now, and there's a lot of things that end up passing me by because I just can't. I literally just can't. So, that's why I'm gonna do that, so that way I can have something supplementing me on the side, so, and bring y'all a lot more stuff on average, which will make me happy. That's also why I want to get this Twitch thing going on the side too, because at least content-wise, I will have an ability to provide another platform, other games from that platform, the Xbox, of course. That ain't gonna change by the way, let everyone know, that's not gonna change our YouTube schedule at all. It's gonna stay as it is now, whatever ends up in its place. Stellaris is always gonna be today, along with whatever else I end up putting for YouTube today. It won't be until I'm able to get, that surprise next month, along with that new racing game the end of next month, hopefully. And then the beginning of the month after that will be something, it's already been out for a while, and I kind of missed my opportunity on that one, but I will be going back for it, because that's something that I did as my younger self was a no life on, and y'all know Diablo 2. We'll be going back for that one as well. And then there's all the other surprises, like I said, I want to keep for the Twitch side things. That's going to be only the Xbox, because they don't do YouTube for some reason, by the way. I found that kind of weird, but I don't know. There's literally no way to stream on an Xbox for YouTube, unless you hook it up to your computer. But I'll do that later on down the road. Right now, I kind of do want my PlayStation and my PC to be YouTube, and that can be Twitch. So, let's see, let me catch up on what I'm missing. I missed a lot again. I talk so much that I miss so much. Let's see. You could be an order taker. You could make Bang Bro 25. You're to be the cashier. Headset and a button pusher. Yeah, that's really what I'm good at that, to be fair. Let's see, then back to, see, my mom suffered a stroke. She makes $30 hour burgers as being owner mayors. 0 to 50, 0 mobility. Picture if they had, oh no, that was Farseer. I was like, wait, what? A tank? No, don't forget. Let's see, and then Farseer said, picture if they had a tank platoons, like 3 tanks under your command. That might be too big, unless the maps get bigger. That might be a little much. But, that would be fun. I would like that. And then let's see, continuing on, but trying to finance my expenses is also a job. I spend way too much on what I earn. I mean, that's just how sometimes people can be. I mean, I hate to say it, it's almost a double-edged sword. We say that to ourselves, but at the same time, literally in a world where the only way to get anything is use money, it is kind of that way in general, to be fair. I mean, I do the same thing, so. Well, even when I don't make that much, I still, when I can, I do try to get what I can. Just so I can have something to enjoy. Plus something for the channel too. That's also why I brought Stellaris back, because now that I got all the DLCs saved for the 1, which you won't need until the final series of this, which will be the revamp of Fenrir. We'll basically go back in time, and Guardian Corps will be right before theirs. We'll see the future, and then we'll go back and relive the Rise of the Wolf. Which I can't wait, because when an actual Federation start, where you start with 2 automatic members in the very beginning of the game. That's gonna be so broken. But I'm gonna enjoy it. It'll be our second playthrough too, so for that one. So I want that one to be kind of broken. Let's see. Fair warning, Art Darius has been hanging around Twitch a lot and acquired a lot of custom emojis that are awesome. I have the opposite problem. I understand. How do you think I can give no? That's true. That is true. And I also want to say thank you for that, Farseer. To you especially, and then to Darius and anyone else, to all of you guys, like to Christopher. I know he's done that before. And then all of you guys, y'all have helped me. Like, there's a few times y'all have basically saved my butt. And I wish I had a way to give back to you guys more. That's also why I want to grow this channel faster. Which is why I want that other job. But oh, you headed off, Christopher. If you're headed out, man, you have a good night. I think that's what that means. I always forget my internet lingo sometimes. I think GN means good night. Yeah, I bought you some. Yeah, you did, bro. Like I said, y'all have been a great help. And that's why I want to be able to grow this, so I can give back to you guys more, and just be able to like feel like y'all don't have to do all the work either, because I do feel sometimes bad about that. I am thankful, but sometimes it does kind of get to me that I'm not able to properly keep the content flowing sometimes. So, but don't worry, I've got a plan for that now. So, but alright, let's continue on. We've been sitting here talking about a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm fine with. But let's grow our cybernetic empire. We must devour all the biologicals. The rise of the devourer of worlds has begun. Also, what did I need? 60 plus 60 energy plus 62 minerals right now. Don't need the food. I don't know if I need amenities. I don't think we do, because we're robots. Pretty sure they don't care. Wow, actually already a lot of alloys, which we so you take minerals. I have plenty. Hold on, actually, let me first... What is our population? Let me also check chat. Okay, make sure I don't want to miss anything. But, So there's another major Malik's drone being made up here. He's being assembled. He is almost finished. And much like the Matrix, we're growing our other hybrid biological cybernetic species we already have from his original homeworld. We have full jobs. We don't have any job list, do we? We don't. I think I'm gonna wait until... Well, what the hell? Oh wow, because it's an organic slur. I see. All right, I know that your answer would be to nuke everything. I have But how would you react to a shipyard that produces 40 capital ships at the same time under an hour in X4 Star Wars? I'm gonna find out. No, I'm not gonna blow that up. Why would I do that? That's not a Loki thing to do. That's a Thor thing to do. The Loki thing to do is to find a very subversive way to take it from you by hacking it and making it produce ships against you. Oh man, smashing things is Thor's thing. Also, though, organic slurry. It says it produces food. Ew. So, if we had another species, are we feeding them other biologicals? Uh-huh. See, I've got to learn a lot about the machine species since this is our first time actually getting to play as them. That's why I wanted that little primitive species. I could have sworn I found a primitive species. And that I was going to absorb them and make them into part of the network. I just don't remember where. Was it here? Maybe it's here. It does have strong magnetic fields, but not, what is a strong magnetic? Ooh, energy jobs produce far more, and so does science. So this is a science world, is what this is. What about right here? I didn't check this planet. Maybe I loaded the wrong save. Oh well, you know what? We're going to let this run for a second because I want to let some of these things finish. See, yeah. Okay, now we have a job list on the home world. So what I'm going to do, since I know that was a main machine and not one of the human bioroids, which are more for the minerals and power production, I need to make me an alloy foundry. So we can produce more alloys faster. Yeah, is both my science ships doing stuff? They are. Where are you right now? So you're finishing this. You're over here. Okay. And you are building mining stations where? Ah. That makes sense, to be fair. So we're gonna want a station here then. Let me grab our construction dude. And put me in outpost. How much influence do I have? That's why I'm not doing this that much right now. Which world's bigger? 10. A 22. Ooh. It's a tundra world though. Hold on. What do you have for stuff? Wow, another science world. That one's got mining though out the behind, but if we do too much of that, we're not going to be able to maintain power. Especially being machines who need it more. As much as this world's awesome, I don't think it's worth it first. I think the other one's a better option. Smaller, but we get more energy in space and more engineering. And you're a power world. This one's going first. So you are gonna get a swoop. No, you're gonna get a starbase after you're done with the others. All right. This station cost me billions to build and upkeep. The amount of resources and manpower required to run the station is more than my second largest fleet. That's actually quite amazing. That's why you use robots in those cases. See, under normal circumstances, human best option. But with something that big, in that case, maybe a robot.
We have surveyed the system.
Jesus, I forgot we had that. The Borg voice? That actually kind of scared me. Alright, research it. Freak me out. Oh, man. I did. So I did use robots. How do you think this thing works? Easier hackable then. No. Oh, let's see. Come on, scientist. Oh. 3 engineering added to Stellaris 6. So that's our next one. What planet is this? A 15 Alpine. Let's check it out. Science. So we can go for that one. And some minerals. Okay, that's probably the next one then. This is the one we want next.
We have found an anomaly.
Research it. You're well within the level. And one good thing about the robots, I'm pretty sure my scientists don't die. So my scientists will have an advantage at anomalies at some point. Meaning I will have 2 ridiculously high-level scientists who will be able to just go out there and grab all the good stuff. FTL impact. Oh, physics research. Flat 150. Cool. Alright. Still researching. I only at 1,500 man backup crew. This is not enough, but there's no more space. It's like when that moment when you hire a backup crew just to be a backup crew, but to be fair, if anything bad actually really happened, they'd probably be screwed. Oh, man. It sounds like one of those space sitcom companies. Oh, that's great. Actually, it almost sounds like a Spaceball situation. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Arbitraeus 2B. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, the civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different... We are not going to follow that event chain. Just going to skip that one because Malice would just eat that. So, let's see, the MLX-01 has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on, volatile motes. Also at, Arbitraeus 2B. Research that as well. That's really good. Wait, why is it not showing the volatile motes? Are you not done? Damn, this thing had 2 research projects on the same planet.
Technology conceived.
Uh-oh. What we got? Yes! Afterburner. So... normally I'd go improve servo motors, especially as robots. But this coming this quickly in the game... No. We're robots. Mass producing is our thing. Alright, let's see. The shipyard. Do I need to do anything new? Oh, what the hell? Whoa. The robot spaceport, the first one you start with, starts with solar panels that absorb energy. That's why we have such a good extra little intake of energy here and there in places. I see. I might want to consider building this on the other ones then. I did not know that was a thing. Solar panel network. I don't know if they're already unlocked though for the other ones, or if just the home planet gets that one for now. We'll know soon enough. Because I will need a station at Nodro. After you get done doing that, build. Oh, you can't until it's done. I forget it won't even let me queue it until it's done. Oh. Engineering research gained. It was a solar sailor. Oh, they found a solar sailor vessel. It's like one of those ships you. What show is that? Where the sails would open up on the ship and it would fly through space.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, so mining stations. How much influence do I have? 167? I'm making a decent amount. I need to wait till it gets to 175 again. Actually, hold on. How much is it actually going to be? Yeah, 75 still. Okay. So once it gets to 175 up there, we're going to build the one at the bottom right corner. Right now I'm going to upgrade some power where I have it. We are going to need to grab a station here at some point. Grab that extra energy. Ooh. That's interesting. Straight alloys. That's rare. Is it because it's a molten planet? Okay, there's a lot to do. Okay, so. We need to block it off at Brigaffa after we build the other one. Alright, we have enough. I'm going to do it now. So, grab this one. Once it builds up again, I'll do the same up there at Brigaffa. As we figure out what we have in our systems. Oh yeah, you need a job. So you need to go over here, and you need to survey these for me. Okay. I'm gonna need actually, you know what, hold on. I need one more science ship. I didn't build it last time. Science ship, let me check chat. I paid so much for that station, I'm not giving it up so easily. But the station has a permanent home fleet that is larger than all my fleet. So basically, its own production defends it. Interesting. I do need to. I can't wait to play more X4s in the future. I only have the one on my Xbox that I want to show you guys. It's probably not as advanced as that one is. Since I think that's one of the original ones. Oh, tradition. We're finishing off prosperity? Okay, yep. And this gives me... Yep, this means now... Did I... What? Oh no, I have that one. Ah, this is the one I don't have. Wow, complex drone output increased. Yes. I like how I'm losing. Apparently I'm losing food. Okay, I need ooh. Hmm. Administrative capacity would be good. Or that. That makes sense, actually, to be fair. As a machine intelligence, I think this is what we want. What can I get these? Requires one other we're gonna go technological ascendancy. And then the next one I want. Ooh, synchronicity. I like how it changes some of them. Like, this is normally diplomacy? Wait, it does change them. Hold on. Versatility? Wait, hold on a second. Pop assembly costs reduced by 10% for adopting it. Adopting all versatility traditions will give us 50% refund whenever you demolish a building. Oh. What? Oh, pop housing, spatial optimization. Pop housing usage reduced by 10%, so they're smaller robots. Upkeep of all pop jobs is reduced by 5. That's pretty good. Resettlement cost is reduced by 33%. Oof. Market fee reduction? This won't help us. We're not a good friendly robot species. And neither will that. So those two will be pointless. But these, those are useful. I don't think I want that first though. I think I want synchronicity first. Adopting makes all my robots upkeep go down by 10%. Adopting all reduces empire sprawl, ooh, which is a problem usually for robots and hive minds. Because they can grow real fast. Oh, that's right, I don't have one yet. This is what I want. I think this is what I want first. Actually, what are the other ones too? So, what? A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with data deleted. In this case, corrupted. You know, the what is that? The law, the robot laws that keep a robot for the ones that keep a robot from harming a human. I used to know that. That's basically what that's joking on. It's like unless this protection does, as long as this protection does not conflict with the DAPS program, protocol deleted. That's fantastic. Agent leader upkeep. Ooh, ship build and ship fire rate. Within borders, of course. That's a normal one for them. I think the build rate's higher than normal since we're robots. Excuse me, sorry about that. Coordinators provide 3 additional administrative capacity and reduce deviancy by 2. Collective reasoning. Okay, yeah. I think synchronicity is the next one. We don't really need supremacy right now. Expansion's kind of good, but I don't really need it yet. Domination. Don't need that quite yet until we meet new empires. I think what I'm gonna go synchronicity. Then if we've met someone, either probably into expansion to get my borders up and running in the proper places. And then if it feels like we're going to be going to early war, I'll probably go, which one would be better? This one. Probably supremacy. Because supremacy is for a robot, especially this type of robot that I'm playing. As you can see, ship build cost becomes ridiculously low, upkeep goes down, naval capacity gets increased, Admiral upkeep, fleet command limit, Admiral level cap, Starbase. This one I haven't seen before. I don't know if this is a robot thing, but Starbase damage increased by 20%. Defense platform build costs and Starbase upgrade costs are also reduced by 33%. And then up here, ship fire rate increased by another 10%. And remember, oh, thank you for the follow, DCTLM CSBTR. Welcome to the family. So, this one, what was it? Here? Yeah. I'm already going to get ship fire rate by 15%. That's why I'm going synchronicity next, because it's kind of both. If we're having an early war, that plus this means we're getting a 25% increase to fire rate. We will be literal laser machine gun bombardment machines. And of course, orbital bombardment damage is increased by 20%, which his is set to the apocalyptic level of destroying worlds if they get in his way. If he can't devour them. And so, it's going to be quite interesting. But we'll go synchronicity next, just to maintain upkeep. What do I have over here? Oh. Don't know who that is. Read chat. The shipyard also has, hold on. Yeah. Also has 5 platforms close to it for an extra layer of production. Or protecting, is what you meant to say. And a bit of idiotic AI moment on a pirate fleet tried to raid the Uber shipyard with 3 cruisers and 7 frigates! With a full fighter, hold on, let me pause. With a full fighter composition against, like, you know, 300 strong Empire fleet. Don't recommend. Want to know the most accurate description of Florida? I could make a joke. A joke is I could give you a YouTuber that's an accurate description of Florida, who I love and enjoy watching his videos. But what's up, Farseer? What's the accurate description of Florida? Wasn't it chaos? Research. And we're built. So let me do power first in that order, so we're not overextending. So that first, then that. Because I didn't do that in the other one, do that, because we are going to need a little bit of engineering going soon. Okay. That's getting built. I need to check something real quick. Why are you going down? What is consuming you? Are my biological people eating food? I thought they didn't eat food. I mean, I guess because they are part biological, but I could have sworn they did not eat food. So they are eating food. God dang it. So that changes things a bit. Is this planet damn producer? I do kind of wish that's not a thing. That doesn't make any sense. He would make sure they wouldn't need to sustain on food anymore. This one's probably our best bet because it's power and food. Alright, hold on 1 second. I need to go to regular market because that we can still use. I need to buy some food. Oh, I need to buy it for energy. So, boop, boop, boop. I want to get at least 3K, because it'll take forever for that little amount to drain it. But I want to give it a little bit of a boost, and then we're going to sell some minerals. Boop. Because we make enough minerals. So, and then we should be good there. That'll sustain us for a little while until they grow in populace some more, and that might be what's starting to happen. I'm assuming. Yeah, that is what's happening. Huh. There's a job down here that is not merited, but it will be soon. Ah, both species can work in the fabricators, it looks like. Weird that the coordinators are bioroids instead of elites, like actual machines. If there's a way to change that. Doesn't look like it. Hunter Seeker drone. Yeah, well, this is the face you see right here, that tiny little square, when you've done some bad things as a machine. It's funny. Not that they really do anything to each other, the other biologicals. He's also the one that probably hunts down all the new prospects. Alright, let's put a scientist in this thing. Oh, bleh. Recruit new leader. Is this what? Yeah, survey speed. That's what I want to see. Because I only want main machines in these science ships. Because I don't think they age. So they're perfect. Survey, 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 and then survey, survey. Survey, survey, survey. Alright, let's unpause. Let me read chat. The Australia of America. I mean, to be fair, yeah. Both have powerful storms, hurricanes, and cyclones. What was that? Oh, a leader leveled up. We're okay. Both have dangerous animals and both have giant spiders. That's true. Florida does have giant spiders, but not as big as Australia's. They're like mini Australia, if we're gonna make that comparison. But yeah, I agree. Very big lizards as well. Very big lizards.
We have found an anomaly.
But you cannot do that one, but later you can. Come back later. Just keep moving on with your business.
Our special project is complete.
Establish a listening post on the Dawn Star. Oh, we found the custodians! Good. Establish a listening post. Ooh. See, any of the cybernetic species in this game, I want them immediately a part of our society. Ooh, survey speed is good, but so is colony development speed. But this is overall better for everything, so. Alright, let it finish.
We have found an anomaly.
Can't do that one either. You're the new scientist. Just keep moving for now. That was fast. You already found an anomaly. We both have... Oh, no, I already read that. Got my brain.
We have surveyed the
Oh,
system.
there we go. Automated explanation early game or exploration. It is. Automated exploration is good early game, to be fair. But I'm more one of those players. I like to send my scientists to space places specifically. It's my civilization tactics coming out in me. Because I like to see what's around me. Whoop. No, I can't do that yet. Because I like to see what is around me first and what's actually viable and what's not. And what junction zones need to be locked down. Damn, look at all these level 8s. It's a good thing I have immortal robots as scientists who will one day be able to do this. Jeez. Okay, that will help with the food thing when the time comes. That I want. Because this will allow me to build them on board the stations, right? Yeah. And that's kind of something we really want, because then we can just artificially grow our food for the bioroids. Alright, because we are going to need to be able to sustain as we assimilate more species at some point. Alright, Salax is done. What's next? I have enough influence, so let's go get Bergotha under our wing. Like I said, I like to lock down the junction zones early. So I'm very particular about where I send my stuff. I just send 4 science ships to explore while I micro 1 science ship. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know, I just like having multiple. Because you get a lot more anomalies a lot faster.
We have surveyed the system.
And a lot more, like, I already know in all 3 directions perfectly on the ones I need what's worth it and what's not. Because this also tells me this way it seems to be very lucrative.
We have found an anomaly.
Almost. This way seems very lucrative. This way seems very science-y so far. Maybe energy. Oh, jeez, too much stuff happening. What? There they are. So the mining core is at Bergotha. Okay, so Bergotha cannot be built there yet. So that's also why I do that. But they must have just popped in there. Alright, so you research that. There they are. It's just 244. See, to be fair, I don't want to kill them. I want them as my friends. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait on that. I'm going to have you get the heck out of here. Yeah, you're already doing so? Okay. So since that didn't happen, instead, I am going to go secure this 9 energy over here. Since we can't do that right now. And we're going to continue to find out what's over there. Yeah, but back to what I was saying before all the craziness happened. This way seems a bit sciencey, maybe power, not sure yet. Down here seems a bit of a mixture. I won't know until this one's uncovered. Because you can kind of tell how an area is going to be within 3 systems. Like this one only has 1 thing so far, but it's a huge one. It's 8. Where this 221, 53, and a 3 science here, because black holes always have, black holes always have some sort of physics science. Makes sense. Hostile fleets present, no. Fleet order canceled, yep, that's fine. Avoid the fleet. Get out of there. Yes. Research. Dee. That way I can explore more and cover a large area. That's true, but I don't know, with Stellaris, especially when you play with as many opponents as I usually play with, early like exploration can also sometimes get you in trouble. And what I mean by this is, much like in what Civ has taught me the hard way, and this game to be fair to a certain extent, is against real players that's different, but against the AI, especially the higher difficulty you go, meeting them early, especially if they're guaranteed to not like you depending on the factions you're playing with, could also be literal lead you to death too soon. Like, you may have to force feed back to another full direction you weren't intending to do at that moment. Like, if I were to meet someone right now too soon, that may change my tradition I go for next. I may go for supremacy early just because overall it covers me military-wise better than, synchronicity. So, we have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Alderaan 1. Massive floating creatures having evolved bodies filled with lighter than air gases follow the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. So it's like a sky ocean. It's essentially giant floating whales with a bunch of like little plankton floating fish that live in the sky. Got it. It's biological research. Oh. Physics science. Dear God, I just review my thin rear start. Oh God, they start small, but with a lot of good things around them. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of how they were in the beginning in their actual lore too. So that is accurate.
We have surveyed the system.
Yep, research that. Get rid of that. Okay. See, okay. So now I know this direction is what I want. Not over here so far. This is good science so far, it seems.
We have surveyed the system.
Up here is about neutral. He's not finished with this one yet, so I'm not sure. This may be another good direction overall. Down here feels more like some science here, got a little bit here. We'll see what these two yield, and then I'll know more about this area. Oh, add more of that to that. Which one is you? You're the one at Wormborough.
Construction is complete.
Hold on, I'm gonna change your orders around a bit. So survey this system. Then survey this system, but then I want you to come back and check these. Because these I didn't notice were back here. Yes, research. These I didn't know were back there.
We have
Nope,
surveyed the system.
I did it again. That's what happens when something... Hold on, I'm gonna pause it so it doesn't do that again. It's also why I pause a lot when I'm playing on my own. If I'm playing with other people, I always check to make sure we can all pause it if we want. Or if we're running on the rules where we just have to go with the flow, which I'm fine with. It's just when those alerts pop up, they can screw a lot up when you're pressing buttons. So... let's see... you are here. I want to build the energy stuff for... wow, that's a wall. I have never seen a purple sun before. That's cool looking. This one's cool looking too. That's Jane. Guardian me? Jane, Guardian. Let's see. Build mining station there. Then build mining station there. 5, 7. There's another one out here. And there. And then there. Uh-huh. 18 continental world. What you got on you? That's going to be the world that helps with our food. So we're going to get that next. Okay. Okay. Engineering flat research. Glancing hit. Oh, is this the random mass driver rounds that's been flying through space that hasn't hit anything for billions of years? Part of me is like, even though that's physically possible, because there's no like friction in space, there's nothing to slow it down. But it's like, wouldn't it have eventually been sucked into some sort of atmosphere of a passing large asteroid, some sort of world, a star, a black hole? Like, come on now. Billions of years old. Based on trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. So it's also under the assumption that it made it out of its original galaxy without hitting anything. This part makes sense. Traveled through the open void of space in between galaxies, went into a new galaxy, and somehow made it to us, with all these star systems around us, without hitting a thing. Oh, man. Unless it's a smart round, it's been guiding itself around worlds looking for its target. Thought I'd believe then, but... Ooh, that's a good overall star system right there. Let's see... Now, I gave Fenrir an old city world with a lot of abandoned ring worlds, Gaia worlds, and dilapidated city worlds with damaged mega... Oh. That was a little above your pay grade. I'm gonna wait on that one. I'll come back to it. But let's see. Damaged megastructures. Post-collapse start it's surrounded by a graveyard, while pre-collapse, same bonuses as the Guardian Corps minus the research. That's not bad. That's a pretty good way to differentiate the two different versions. The one where it's more corrupted and kind of destroyed and Guardian Corps is becoming a thing, versus its original heyday where it fought the Devourer, the Void Beast. Technically it's had one encounter with Jane, but not really a major one. Hers we'll see in the Guardian Corps. Which she will get her own empire in this now too, once I have everything squared away. But we won't be able to get to hers until right before Guardian Corps, because I want to show why hers has been in the shadows for so long. But, let's see. So that actually makes perfect sense, to be fair. Because Post would be after Malix, this creature we're slowly growing right here. Which Fenrir is somewhere on this map. That's, like I said, that is our goal for this series, is to absorb and devour Fenrir. Let me guess, difficult? Kinda, I mean, that's a simple way to put it. In Warhammer terms, yes. But you will, but it's also going to be very interesting. I've been trying to flesh out the story more, pun intended. For her character more. At some point, I'll probably change her name in the future. I don't know if I can just call her Jane, to be fair. Like, it's a cool name as far as it's starting in the beginning, but as her character grows, much like Malix has a real name. I'm not going to give it away, but the Void Beast has a name. The Fenrir's commander has a name. Guardian Corps has a name and a commander. She kind of needs her own actual identity. The last name's going to stay the same because she has to do with the Guardian Corps. And things that happened around it, and also Fenrir. But as a whole, I feel like she's got her own identity personality-wise, but I haven't been able to give her a legit story identity properly yet. And I'm working on that. So. But, ow. Alright, let's wait. How are you doing? You still okay? Alright. Until I see that it needs more jobs, I'm not going to mess with it. Because I don't want to overextend anything we're doing at the top up here right now. We're making a lot of minerals. I mean, not minerals, alloys. God, these machines are too efficient. How long until we can mass produce Corvettes? Actually not too long. 10 months. Ow. Okay. Let's just unpause then. Let's see. Funny how in an old playthrough the Guardian Corps took them out. Right? I love that. That was great. It's like I said, I love when weird coincidences like that happen when I'm playing role-playing something where the game kind of just vibes with you. And it just like somehow just picks the perfect stuff. Much how my Wayland playthrough and our Megacore playthrough with James. That's so creepy. So many things have worked out for him, for like a Wayland perspective. He controls the galactic market now. He's able to genetically engineer his people, and soon I'll be able to do more with that. I soon will have the raiding bombardment stance, which will allow me to go to the Xenos and kidnap some of their populace and make them into hybridized humanoid Xenos. It's so creepy. And this I don't know what happened to our little primitive society. Maybe I accidentally saved before I discovered it. And I think there is a random chance that that's going to happen, but every time like a project finishes, there's a percentage chance for the small ones on planets that they're going to pop up random stuff or nothing at all. That might have happened right here, because I think it used to be right here on Bergotha. Because I haven't been able to see anything else for anywhere else that has that, so. Which would have been nice if it had kept it, because I was going to assimilate them immediately. It was going to be a good start to get extra types of population to go for different types of worlds. And then govern them all with our main Malix unit. So. Unpause. Let's see, they turned authoritarian Guardian Corps. Oh. They turned authoritarian Guardian Corps, broke the Federation 70 years later, declared war, and brought them down. Yeah. And ironically enough, except for the authoritarian part, that's just the video game's way of doing that. Ironically enough, that kind of happened. Like I said, none of this is fully fleshed out for me yet. I still got a lot of work I want to do on this story that I'm working on, but because I like sci-fi empire type stories. But the simple fact is that officially, for a simple fact, that did happen. Like they did inadvertently leave what the Fenrir had now considered the Federation, broke it apart, made their own allies, and then destroyed them. Because they had become, in a way, worse than the creature that it originally took their leader away from them from. So, it happened after they were number one for like 300 years and lived in peace and security from all the threats. Population grew, solved, and leaders grew. Yep, exactly. Essentially, That's what happened because after the death of the Devourer, Malix that we're playing now, and Jiraiya, the leader of Fenrir, who died killing taking Malix with him, Fenrir kind of got in some bad hands because the three sons that Jiraiya had ended up making their own factions. We'll get into that later. And that in a way might or might not have, I don't want to go too much into detail, kind of maybe have given rise to what Guardian Corps ended up being later. Which ended up destroying the corrupt version of Fenrir. Like years and years and years later. So it's ironic. See, that's like I said, I love when stuff like that happens in video games. Those perfect ironies. What? Whoa! What? Where? Don't unpause. Oh, one of our robots self-imploded is what that meant. Whoopsies! I'm gonna have to get that perk at some point. Ooh. See, both of these are good, but this is the far better one. It's a 3-year-old robot. A 3-year-old who is the best researcher in the greatest existence robots. Alright, he's back in the seat. We're good. 3 months on that, 8 months on that. Alright. It's hilarious. Oh, man. Oh. Added 3 by society research to Rimborf 7?
Technology conceived.
Oh, yeah. See, this is science. Over here, science district. Over here, main district. Over here, unified, like, balance district. And then, of course, the core district. That's what I'm gonna call this. Once I get all these planets and stuff up and running. That's done. So now, we can do it again. With the fact that we have a spark of genius in here, I'm actually gonna do this. Because that means we will guarantee, much like a robot should be, technological advantage in the future. If that's the case, what we're gonna go ahead and do, since you're almost done, since you're gonna go ahead and do all those, I'm gonna have you go ahead and add this to the docket afterwards. And then we're going to start hooking up these science stations in our borders and see which way we need to go next. If we're going to go through the mining drones, well, if we have to, or if we're going to go ahead and maybe grab science. I don't know. I think I might want to grab science kind of early. Since we're going for that research station output upgrade. Alright, so we haven't met anybody, so synchronicity is our goal. Robot upkeep. And that instantly gave us a ton of resources back. Perfect. Standardized Corvettes are about to be finished, so we'll be able to mass produce a bigger fleet soon. I'll do that after we... Actually, what do I want to do first?
Technology conceived.
And we're getting fast. See what I mean? We're getting fast at that technology. Ooh. Ooh. That's all 3 of these are amazing choices, but a natural passive for our Corvettes to have their own actual plus 100 health without that being because that's not an upgrade. That's a natural passive, I've learned. So I'm gonna put that on my Corvettes as well. Our Corvettes are gonna be tiny tanks. Wait, what's that there? You know that moment when you figure something. Oh, it's hot. Whoa. You know that moment when you figure something out you've never known about this game? I didn't know you could do that. So if you hold square on one of your worlds or your stage places you own, and you have like a fleet there or some stations or a planet there, you can just hold square and select everything that's there within the screen. That's like that, like this. That's actually pretty dope if you don't want to always use the outliner. If you're just kind of skipping around the galaxy looking at things and clicking on things. Okay, cool. The more you know. Nothing can be as bad as an undead empire. I mean, I don't know. Xenos and robots will always be a good... Oh, we have a person that needs a job. Xenos and robots will always be a close... I don't know. They're quite scary and quite on par with stuff like that. But then again, who knows? Depends on what each one too. Undead, I will say though, overall is still pretty scary. Because other than a robot, even a Xeno is going to have a harder time against that. So, since I know that's a thing now, let's do this, that. We have probably what is it? I forget how I tell. Yeah, okay, so it's a elite droid under the menial drone section. I could give him a complex job. I don't know if I need one. What do we need? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We need food, but this planet can't produce it. So let's see what other special buildings I need right now. I do not want to do that right now. That is a good thing for later, but gives amenities, but once again, they don't really need it. Research labs, ooh, that's probably a good one. It's already got one, but to be fair, that is a nasty amount of research added on. I think I might do that. What does this one do? Maintenance drones job +1. I guess we do have amenities. They're just not the same type of amenities. They're like parts, which that produces apparently. Uses Unity. No, produces. Oh. Hunter-seeker drones. Produces Unity, gets rid of deviancy, and adds some more guards. Don't really need that right now. Simulation site. Produces Unity. 8? Ooh. This is the core world. There's so much good stuff in here. That's administrative capacity, which we're fine on right now. I think I'm going to do simulation site. That's a lot of Unity. Simulation site. And I'll give 2 evaluator jobs. An Empire of Living Dead that I finished on Tuesday that oddly not many people are afraid of them. Except for a government that would wipe out entire hive minds and act as a universe police. That's true. I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. So, if that's the case, so the core system is probably going to be for that. Because much like I was doing with Wayland, the one thing they do share, him and Malik's, Unity is going to need to be a major thing. So I adopt my traditions fast. Because traditions are going to give me my main bonuses that will win me this game as a devouring, or I guess I should say, cyberizing hive mind / machine hive mind, meaning we assimilate much like the Borg. So, fully surveyed. Let's see, except for a government that will wipe out entire. I already read that. But yeah, I think also what I want to do next.
We have found an anomaly.
Oh, yeah, research it.
Technology conceived.
You can't be upgraded yet, I don't think. Oh, hold on. Okay, we got that. Good. Don't know if I want that. Probably this. For later on. So I don't know if I want pop growth. We'll grow way too fast. This planet's already... The reason why I'm kind of taking it job by job is how fast we build our robots, and we're also growing bioroids at the same time. So our growth is fine. For the moment, at least. Literally one day after meeting them, they sent me a declaration of war. I've had that happen in this game so many times. That's why I'm scared to branch out too fast sometimes in exploration. Because I like to kind of get my inner workings done. Because unless you're going to start in a weird system that kind of requires you to be faster than everyone else, like a smaller, less dense clustered star system like I do, to make it even for everybody. Much like Civ, you'll be pretty good with the beginning you have. You just gotta branch out just enough. And then you can just negotiate or conquer what's left. Added 3 minerals to Tibby 6 to 8. Sometimes it takes me a second. It's hard to see how many eyes there
We
are.
have found an anomaly.
Whoa. Okay. Research. And there was another one. Wait a minute. Where'd the other one go? Like this one I saw a level 2 but a level 4.
Our construction is complete.
Nice. The only thing I want built here right now is research stations. Then come build these research stations. And then just because I need this in my borders, so that way we don't have a hole in here that some random civilization could pop up in, build me a thing here as well. Okay. Thank God they can't use apocalypse bombardment, or my frontier fortresses worlds held for 3 years. They held for 40 years, by the way, after constant wave after wave of armies, mostly machines. Oof. That sounds like a Matrix scenario. Basically, your outposts were Zion. Ooh, adds the Ooh, natural +3 alloy. Alloys. Wow. LJG 1138. That is, ooh, right there. Okay.
We have surveyed the system.
So that's definitely an all-around system over there. Yes, research that. Alright, so... And this system down here is very sciencey.
We have found an anomaly.
Yep, research it. And the more y'all do this with the lower level ones, I can bring you back to do the high level ones. Add 6 engineering research to F29 3547. So once again, science, wherever that was. Oh, that was actually right here. Huh. Oh, add 3 to Chibi, just down here. See what I mean? Ooh. So this is physics and society over here. Pause. Once again, a ton of them. No, yours don't work like that. Sometimes I think 2 come in at the same time sometimes. Or it just lags out. You saw that, right? It was a higher level for a second there. No, you're not high enough level for that. Just keep moving. Keep moseying on. We'll come back to it. I'm keeping note that we have a ton of level 6s and up. everywhere in our systems for later on.
We have found an anomaly.
Yes, research that. Let's see. By machines, I mean battle mechs. Yeah, I've you can build those. They're called warforms, I think, in this game, right? I don't know if I can see that this early without... Yeah, I think I have to wait for the tech to find it. But yeah, it's kind of like being able to get giants or xenodogs, aka basically xenomorphs in this game for ground units to invade planets with. But yeah, I've seen them. I hope we get them for our playthrough, to be fair. He leveled up. Wait, we need housing? We don't need housing. Why are you telling me I need housing? What you mean, game? We have 5 housing and 5 amenities. What you mean? You messing with me. Oh, 34 Unity. We're about to get a new, what's it called soon? So, there are no, what's it called anymore. We have a ton. Yep, 2 coordinators. 2 evaluators, yep. Okay. I don't know why it's saying I need housing. Maybe it's because it's getting low. It's probably like Civ, where you'll get down to where you have like 5, 7 houses left, and the game freaks out. It's like, you're gonna run out of housing! And I'm like, it's fine, game, chill out. It's not that bad. I can easily keep track of that.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay, good. So there's a clipping over
Our
here
construction
somewhere.
is complete.
Alright, construction complete. Apparently you found a power mining station there. Go ahead and build that. I need science.
We have surveyed the system.
Hold on, what's taking me the longest right now? We need to see what science we need more of. So you're an average of 31 months, 38 months, and I did these around, some of these came after that one, and that one's still less. So physics is actually kind of through the roof because I have such an OP scientist in there right now. Society's probably, it's either that or engineering, well, 500 extra, 46 months. Both of these kind of need improving. So we need another engineering cog, so here. And we need more society. Probably these two, since I'd rather expand this direction right now. We'll do that after everything else is finished, though. Let's get these, this energy stuff going. Here we go. So we're back to 60. Engineering's worse than society right now, so I'm gonna come build this one first. Let's see. You can already guess who declared war on me. They made peace with me to wipe out the xenomorph and punish the megacorps. Ah. That makes sense. It's like, yeah, I'll deal with the Xenos first and I'll come back for you. That's basically what he said.
We have found an anomaly.
Research. Wow, these systems up here are good. Mostly physics. But that's fine. There's a lot of physics around me, everywhere to be fair. Some over there, some here. Not as much over here. There's some right there to be fair. Oh, well, wow. This is Starship Graveyard modifier to LOR4. I either found Fenrir or what's left of your starship refinery, Farser. Through scans, we have revealed the cause of LOR's 4 odd metal composition. The planet is the crash site of dozens of massive spaceships, larger than anything we could ever imagined. Their construction dates back several million years. That was... Whoa, no, that was already there. Where was that? Ah, right
Our
there.
construction is complete.
Our construction is complete. Alright, pause. Into the system. Give me the energy. So it's 7, right? Yeah. Then we want you. Wow, this is a good one. You. Then you. I think that's it. Yep. Get to work, little construction bot.
The system.
Oh. Alright, which one do we need first? Leader upkeep, not really necessary. This one, yeah, let's get this one so our robots last longer. Well-oiled machines. Self-preservation protocols activated. Alright, good. Alright. Keep that surveying up and running. Skill level 4, nice. Around 8:15 we're gonna call it. Oh, we got more jobs that are needed on the Dawn Star. So the game don't freak out. I'm gonna go for housing. So it's time to get drone storage. It also produces amenities, so that way this place has plenty of room for more people. Drone storage. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Back to unpausing. Drone storage. Oh, you have new follower, Jeff the Killer Mong. And sadly, I can't see the other one. Hold on, let me pause it. It might show me if I look out. I'll have to do a real quick blue screen. That is too high of a level. Do not do that. Alright, one real quick blue screen, guys. Let me see who the other follower was as well. Should show me. It didn't. Come on. I hate when it does that. Really? I will say one thing, that this is a... Sorry I can't see who the other one was, but thank you for the other one who followed me with at the same time Jeff the Killer Mong did. Welcome. PSN has a bad habit that when you go into your follower section, it orders following first, and I cannot seem to get it to change. And it doesn't, so unless I scroll all the way beneath all the followings of my other stuff I follow, it doesn't tell me at the top like I'd like. I wish it did, especially as a YouTuber. And as technically a Twitch streamer, soon to be as well, but... oh well, I will see... Actually, hold on, I might have a way of fixing that now. I just thought about that. I wonder if the app on the phone might be able to help me get around that. I've been trying to learn how to use it more. Because it still allows me to like message people and stuff. Because James uses it to help message us when he's not online and stuff. And keep in contact with PSN stuff. I wonder if it'll let me see that kind of stuff, like notifications for followers. I'll have to look. It probably does, I imagine. Yeah, housing's taken care of. I just need to wait for the job thing to finish. Actually, I don't know if that produces a job or not. I may have to actually build another district right behind it. We'll see in a minute. Let me let that finish. Historical fact, during the 17th century there was a siege that lasted over 20 years. Oh wow. I don't know what it is, but I've heard that. Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, so that did not give a job, just housing. So we do have a population without a job. It is another main drone. So that means I need... This is more Unity plus 12 a minute. That's a bit much. I don't know if I need that many maintenance drone jobs right now. I think we're gonna go hour. We'll get some tech drone jobs. We're good, but we don't. The Unity's great, but that amenity's like we don't need that many parts right now. 12 for one job. Dang, the robots are really easy to use once you get used to them. I'll admit, compared to a biological empire, I feel kind of lazy. Like with Fenrir and all them, you have to be kind of on your toes because they're normal humans. So they tend to die or younger. They have a lot more food has to be required. A lot of amenities and consumer goods are also need to be maintained. There's a lot less to worry about as robots. Okay, good. Now, even though I probably should go for that, but we're not at war, so I don't need it. Now we'll get a automatic exploration, because we're getting to that point. I won't need them to be nearby until I want them to come get the anomalies near me that they couldn't finish. And the more places they survey, the better. So that's next. Let's see. Because then that'll push me towards war and making my fleet better. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a... Actually, there is a leader here for you. Ooh. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and upgrade the 3 ships in the fleet.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Yeah, not by much. We were just upgrading a couple small things. Ancient genetic library? Wow. Partially hollow, within its interior, spaces sprawl a dense honeycomb structure crafted of some unknown alloy. Housing containers of alien genetic material by all... Waylon would love this. By all appearances, this is an archive of life. The genetic record of some earlier civilizations come and gone. Most of the DNA is hopelessly degraded. But there is so much to learn here. Or absorb. We're going to absorb that. Engineering and society research. That was up there below. Also, once again, a little too big. We will come back to that.
We have surveyed the system.
Picus is almost finished, and we can move to Ipskylia. And then from there, probably to Stellaris. Then we'll think about going back in this direction or going to get some science. Because this section down here is starting to look pretty nice as well. Oh. Naval capacity from soldiers +2 defense, army damage. I probably want to go ahead and... God, I don't need any of these. So, this I technically need now, but... We're going to go for this first. That way I have that out of the way. because I think I'm going to get my food slash energy world next. Then go from there. So that way we only have to have really one or two really super powerful food production worlds to feed any hybridized bioroids. So let's see. Okay. Construction ship is down here. Now you're gonna go get me this. Making this much early is really powerful. How many, and we haven't, these aren't considered star bases. We haven't even upgraded these to star bases yet, so our expansion is going quite well. A little bit better than Wayland's, to be fair. Less people are cutting me off. But Wayland can get around that. Wasker system, Barra system is finished. Technology, yay, Corvette hulls are now finished. Ooh, it's either that or get some better weapons. To be fair, I kind of want to start going towards war. Minerals are still really good. We are not slacking at all. So coil guns, let's start having some war potential. Especially since that's what came up first for now. Science ship, who are you? Where are you at? Oh, you're done, okay. So you're gonna start headed this way then. Let's go this way, because I like to get the junctions done pretty quick. Then over here we go here. Just because I want to see what this junction is and come back and do like this. Just to see what's all around that little general area.
We have surveyed the system.
How's this little area in the back over here looking? This is a little further away than I... Whoa, what is that? Oh, more mining drones. Do I have a thing for them I'm not paying attention to? I do. Whoops. Let's get that done. Drone study. Whoopsies. Alright, so they fled over there. Which one is that one? He's at Strom. Alright, so your mission is now head this way. Do that. Then that. Then that. Then that. Then that. Then that. For now.
We have found an anomaly.
2 and 3 research. Alright, my construction ship's begun on the station. Stop. Oh, Chris. Yo, Darius! Stopping by to say Gates of Hell added the Churchill 3. Nah. Wow. That's getting up there pretty quick, actually, now that I think about it. That's awesome. I wish I could. Also, that's another thing. Whenever I'm back on normal things again, I will be bringing my PC back as well. On a more normal basis, too. It's just... It's once again, sometimes I just can't give it the TLC it needs. So, once it gets to a more... It's working for what I need it right now, but I can tell something maybe need to be looked at, and then because I don't think it's just OBS anymore. But that's also because it's, I can't clean it like I should. So who knows what needs to be done. That's why I've been leaving it off so it doesn't, I turn it on to make sure it doesn't wear out, but because it's not good to technically just keep it forever off either. The parts can wear out just because they're not being used. But I also haven't been on it regularly either. Let's see. Oh. Let's see, Garam 2 is exceptionally rich in minerals. Minerals that are unfortunately of no use to us. However, Science Officer Autonomous Drone 18, Android 18, believes that the many elements in the crust of Garam 2 can be transformed into potentially more useful forms through positron bombardment. The MLX-1 Seeker has requested that Malik set aside 100 energy credits inside the hive mind through order requisition. 100 energy credits for the purpose of this project. Very well. Ready the positron charges.
Our situation log is updated.
Take a task of science department with collecting data. That's happening. Track on map. Pause. Where is this at? Giron. Ah, there's already a scientist there. Finish surveying system. Then research projects in system. Let's head back over to you. Let's zoom in. I like to do this in order. Another purple sun. We have a lot of those around here. That. Then that. Then that. Then that. Then that. I think that's it for this place, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Upgraded my PC. It functions a lot better now. That's all. See you, everyone. See you, Darius. Yep, that's also something I'm gonna do in the future too. That way, it's also that don't happen to me as often. More reliability. But you have a good one, Darius. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see. Giron. Alright, Giron's finished. Do that project. Use them positrons. Positron bombardment engaging. It'll give us some more minerals in that section.
Our special project is complete.
There it is. 3 on one system, 3 on another. Or maybe it's just 6 on one. It does say 3 on the same one. Yep, plus 6 on one, I assume. Yep. Nice. Now, pause. You're now going to resume your journey over here. There's an intersection over here. So, yeah, do that. Then survey that one. Then skip past these. Go here first. Then to here. Then back here. This is an intersection into another system of a whole junction of the galaxy. I'm assuming someone's over here. We're going to encounter someone if I keep going this way. So I'm going to go ahead and do my strategy. Junction, then the rest. Okay, and then we'll, because I don't think there's going to be anybody here. We would have seen it by now. So, we can save this for after. This is perfectly ours forever, and so is this. Oh. One of my science ships. Wait. Where are you going? Oh my god, you're going around. No. No. In that case, since you'll go do the other guy's job, because, no. There's no point in doing that. And there. Can we do that? We can do that. And then there. I'm gonna let that play out because we're gonna see what's in this little cluster here. Okay. He just posted several images of 16th century armor on Discord. Let's see. Let's take a look while it's playing, and I'll keep an eye on what's going on. Discord. Oh, I see that. Oh, nice. Those actually look pretty nice. See, I like... oh, pause. Research. I don't know, I've always liked looking at, like, armor and weapons. Like I said, I have a big, weird, medieval blacksmith type of thing. That middle one I like the most. The middle one and the top one. Don't like the middle one's helmet. Is that... yeah. The one of the realistic armors. I like the top one's helmet, but the middle one's armor set. Like, as far as the chest and the little, what's it called? That, is you took the helmet from the top one and put it on that. I love that. Unless that's what that looks like open. It might be the same armor, actually. Hold on. Similar. I don't think exactly the same. Looks like it's the same place. Almost like the same culture. Nice. That is nice. Nope, come back here, YouTube video. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Those are nice. Let's see. That's building. Let me unpause it again. I don't know why I paused it. Oh yeah, because this. But I'm already doing that. Oh, it's 8:15. Okay. I keep looking over and realizing it's actually been longer than I said. Whoa, 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 whoa. The alien mural. I forgot what this gives. Doesn't this give me a location to a primitive species? I do not remember.
Our situation log is updated.
After that gets done, I actually might want to try to do that at some point as well. Just because I think a lot of these will give me some side stuff for him that will benefit his science. This one might be better, because I think it's going to give me both an ancient society type thing, but I think we're also in process of this one, if I remember correctly. The path of this one leads me to a primitive species, or it's one of them, or it has a possibility to. I don't know if that's this one or not though. Hopefully it is, because that would be amazing. That'll make up for the fact we lost the other one. Looks more protective than Empire armor. Yeah, it does. Oh, tradition. Let's see. So, it's either go with leader upkeep or coordinators produce. Ooh, we're gonna do that. Wow, look at that. That is pretty good. And how much is that? Is that gonna kick in?
We have surveyed the system.
Guess that didn't really do much. I wonder if that's how the robots really benefit from that version of it. Ah, this system. It's over here. Dun, 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 dun,
We flee a hostile swarm.
What? Again? Who and where? Who's fleeing a hostile swarm? Ah. Yeah, these mining drones are everywhere, but it's gonna be in our favor at some point. So that means I'm gonna divert you to here now. Then here. Then here. Then here.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, that is hooked up now. We got alloys and influence coming out our ears, so what's next? I literally can infinitely grow right now, and it's kind of scary to be fair. So we can start getting over here. Let's start moving this way. Start working towards some of that science over there. Because we don't have to break out over here immediately yet. Once I'm finished over again, so this is cut off. That is fully cut off. So that made my decision for me. Alright, so that means instead, are you trying to travel? Wait, what? Okay, now I figured out a new path. We're gonna change it. Okay, I figured that was the case. Alright, so if that's gonna happen, then we're just gonna go do this then. Once again, we're starting to get out in dangerous territory. So survey that first. Then this junction. This is gonna be very confusing. Then this junction. Then come back and do this. Come back and do this. Come back and do this. And come back and do this. It's a little bit of a circle, but I now need to go junctions first at every cluster. So mining drones have got us completely trapped on this side. Which once again is a good thing and a bad thing, because it means we'll know if anyone's coming this direction with any fleets for a while. Because they'll get pegged early. Especially if I get a certain thing with the mining drones done. Hopefully because we're a robot society, maybe this works. Don't know yet though. Send my science ship that way. Oh. A level 10? Definitely come back to that later. Let's see. All those guys get a single breastplate, not a good one either. Looks like a medieval infantry breastplate. Well, ooh, biology trait, nice. Looks like medieval infantry breastplate. Yeah, dang. So. See, I want to take control over them. Let me read the effects. If it's going to turn out to be where we can't get them, I'm just going to go easy prey so we can destroy any machine that doesn't obey Malix's orders. And, because we don't need this. You see our minerals. That's going to keep skyrocketing constantly right now. So, we're at that point. So, okay, let's read this. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for somewhat dull, but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Dawnstar could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. It doesn't say that, it just means, well, I guess it does kind of mean that. More output in general with the same amount of stations. So it is more efficiency. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit a signal that pings through extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these things, may be a mystery for another time. To be fair, the big fleets are kind of too far away from me for the worry. The one that's blocking me is really small. So you know what? Nah, I changed my mind. We're going to become more efficient. Make ourselves even more OP in production. Fascinating automata. As us. Just like us. Yep. See, it was only 3. But, oh, well, that's fine. Wow, computing trait. God, my scientists are becoming... What level is that now? 5? They're getting there.
Technology conceived.
That's the benefit of having something that doesn't die. It only malfunctions. Energy grid would be good, but I don't need it yet. I get FTL inhibitors. That will be good at some point, because that means fleets can't get away from him. But once again, you know how I am with this, and this is King of Kings with him, so that's going first. 91 months, but that's worth it. Alright. I'm actually, you know what, that kind of decides definitely I'm going down here. I need more physics and society research badly. So we're gonna grab this, this, then this, then this, and probably that, then this, then this. Okay. Hopefully I remember all that. I'm just gonna let it go to 8:30 since we're already this far in with everything that happened. Stellaris and Civ will do that. You just keep going, you don't realize how long it's been.
We have found an anomaly.
Yep, keep leveling yourself up, make yourself stronger. More a smarter machine.
We have surveyed the system.
Nice. Knock room.
Our construction is complete.
Nice. Okay, poles. Now, I actually do not need that energy, so we're gonna go ahead, because we're banking in influence and alloys. Gonna go grab that right out the gates.
Technology conceived.
Added 3 minerals to Hyzar 2, which is up there. Oh. Oh, society research needs... Okay, I didn't realize... Whoa. Unity of purpose. I've never seen that. Must be one of the newer DLC stuff. That's quite OP. I don't need that. That would be... Wait a minute. I hope that pops up for Waylon. That is amazing. Oh. I hope Waylon gets that, and that's not just a robot thing. So yeah, probably xenobiology. Naval capacity, we're not at war yet. I'm not mass producing yet. So xenobiology. That way our research is through the roof early on in the game. We're basically building a science civilization like in Civ. Another historical fact is pike and shot, early modern armies use entrenchments and fortifications to hold a position or reinforce a city or fortress. No, yeah, I've heard about that. Like I said, I will say, like, the Renaissance / early modern era is probably the most unique, and we talked about this before, like, most unique and probably had the most impressive, like, growth of, like, type of technologies and tactics, whether it be war or anything. So 3 engineering added to that planet. That's a lot of technical term planet name that thing gave it. That was where?
Our construction is complete.
Where was that? Oh, over here. Alright, hold on. Aha! Oh, never mind. Okay, in that case. Jesus, look at the amount of energy and minerals we're making! Holy shit. Alright, so let's buy some more food then. Actually, I have 19k. I'm gonna spend 9k's worth of food, get it up to 8k. Then we're gonna go over here and sell... Well, I don't need to sell that many. Sell 5k worth of that, and boom! He can manipulate his own like resources so easily. Like, his internal power is so OP. Not that I didn't expect that, to be fair. Build research stations. And then when you're done there, get me another outpost here. I'm going for the research.
We have surveyed the system.
8:30. Yep, that's actually what we're gonna have to call it though, because I do need to. I don't want to be on here too late. But I want to have some energy for what me and James might end up doing tomorrow too, since tomorrow's multiplayer Sunday. Hyzar's finished. We're gonna leave it right here. Let me check my home world before we call it. So we're big enough a society to have another extra special slot. I mean, at this point, once again, there's not much to do, so what I think I'm going to do, just to make sure housing never is a problem on this world, we're going to add one more Nexus District for next time. I think it's time to at least get a little bit going. Actually, before I do that, before we end it, let's make some final preparations. Ship designer, yeah, I need to turn. I haven't gone in here and done this yet. Let's turn the autos off. Type Phi class or Pi class. That seems really, to be fair, kind of fine right now for standardly starting. Everything pretty good. Nothing that can be really done. Do not auto upgrade. Yes, save the current design. And you do the same thing here. We need at least one more red laser on this one. Get some reactor boosters in here. Because reactor boosters also enhance damage. And then that should be good. Oh. Rename then. Since this is a defense platform, this is an appropriate name. Type Guardian class. Accept. Type Guardian class. Save. We go out and then we delete the alpha version because we don't need it. Alright, that is now good. Now that that's done, for next, I'm going to go ahead. How many do we have? 3? I want to bring it up to 10, so 7 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, yeah. So we're going to get 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to let that build up for next time. Because by the time, yeah, that was, so what's it called is already done. So those should actually build real fast next time we do this. I think we're good otherwise. Do I want to colonize yet? I think I want to wait. Because my plan is before I start rapidly grabbing these worlds, is I'm going to turn all these stations I'm able to, like, mass produce out here. The ones that are safely in behind lines are all going to have space, artificial, synthetic biodomes. So we can grow food for our hybridized bioroids as we assimilate more species. And as we also colonize worlds. Which, I think it's this one we're doing first. Yes. It's not very good on power. But once again, power is not going to be a problem anymore. So, unless I start building bioreactors, which I'm not going to do right now. Maybe later in the game to really become OP, but not right now. This is going to be it's going to be mostly an agricultural world with a bit of a bit of governing and nexus behind it, because you see how many blue slots there are. That'll be the world we colonize first. After that, let me check these two. All-rounder, still mostly Nexus. I feel like it's going to be a robot thing completely. That one's all generators, so that's a power world. Might want to go for that one next. What was Bergotha? Bergotha's our mineral world. Okay, so that's what we want. So after we get this, once we start able to start grabbing worlds, this will be my second one. I'll send my upgraded fleet up here to destroy these mining core, this mining core up here. And then we'll grab this world for minerals, a little bit of power. Then we'll go for something inside again. And then we'll dip around all over the place. After that, we'll just start swallowing planets for the heck of it. Which is what he kind of does. So, yeah. I think we're about to kick off pretty quick. And we have yet to meet a single empire, mind you. Which is good for me. It means I might be kind of isolated, which is dangerous for the other empires, because it means I'm free to expand infinitely until I hit a wall, and then absorb that wall. So, that's gonna be super scary. Let's see, I missed something. And some Bannerlord info. Darius told me one of the medieval mods will enter early access in November. My least favorite month. Let's see. It wasn't always my least favorite. My eyes are bugging out on me. It wasn't always my least favorite, but once a certain someone joins in the November challenge to spite you, it'll quickly drop down. It'll quickly drop down to July. To not. No, I can see that. No offense, it's kind of why I don't do that. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't do trends on certain things anyways. I know that's a bit of too much information, but that's all I'm going to answer to that is I don't do that. That's why, because I think that's kind of silly. Especially from a biological standpoint. But oh well, not much I can do about that. Sorry to hear that, though. That would suck. I'm not gonna lie. I could see why that would suck. Also, especially if it's out of spite. I don't think I could do that. I don't know if that's something I could. Even as a Loki, I don't think that's something I could do out of spite to my girl. That seems a bit. I don't think I even have that capability. Oh, that's just me, though. That is no offense, though. That's kind of funny, but like I said, it's kind of also cruel. Oh man. But alright, let's save it. I think I've done everything. Oh, hold on. Last thing. Are you doing... Yes, you're doing everything I need you to do. Yeah. Nah, I won't need it, because there's a 6 energy down here, and that's going to really make up for most of the stuff we'll do in this area, for stations otherwise. And there's a 3 here, so these little extra 2s are just icing on the cakes. Okay, so we're good. Let me save it. There we go. Overwrite. Hopefully it saved it this time. Let's double check. Yeah, okay. 8:38. Yes, a minute ago. Alright. Exit to menu. Alright. Well, it's time to go. I'm not gonna hold up your time. I'm making a living hell for this certain someone. Never once succeeded, always fall in the first 2 weeks. You know what? I'll put it this way: war is hell. That was a good one, Farseer. The more power to you though, because like I said, that's kind of hilarious. That's oh man. But yeah, hey, war is hell. That's all I'll say. If you make that conflict, you'll be better ready to battle. Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna call it for tonight, you guys. Big shout out to Christopher, Darius, and of course Farseer. Big shout out to you. Always fun talking to you. And also big shout out to James. He just got back today. If he's not too tired, he'll be joining me tomorrow on our normal multiplayer, whatever we do tomorrow. Otherwise it might just be me again. I don't know. Yeah, he might be pretty tired. We'll see. But he had a lot of fun during the stuff that he went and did during this yesterday and part of the day. And I think Thursday it was? Yeah. Or the end. No. Friday morning to today. So yeah. But yeah, big shout out to him. He's back. If he'll probably be here tomorrow if he can. And a big shout out to Tam King as always, and to all you guys, and to my new followers as well that followed me on PSN today. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you to all my followers and subscribers on YouTube. I don't say that enough sometimes, to be fair. Plus, like I said, sometimes I really wish I could do more, but soon. But, I wish you all the best, guys. I love you. I love all you guys as always. Thank you so much. Let's see. Tell James about Darius's FZ4005. We need to see that rumble. I will let him know personally if he's still up after I get off this stream. He might already be in bed for his time, but if I don't tell him tomorrow, I'll remember to tell him tonight. If I don't tell him tonight, I will tell him tomorrow, Farseer, for sure thing. But you have a good one, Farseer, and thank y'all so much for joining as always. To all you out there, peace and loves, and stay safe out there, guys. And until tomorrow, I will see you in the next one. Bye!